know why blessing, glory, and honor belong to him? Because it could have been me.
Yeah. Could have been. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was glad when they fell so asleep earlier. Oh boy, I tell you. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. It's so good to be here. We have guests with us, and if they want to use their musician talent, we're going to allow them to do so. They come down from here and there. They're musicians of Algiers, grown up in Algiers, graduated from Lord Beacon High School and all that great stuff. But after we do our devotion, if they want to use their musician talent, guess what? Make rum.
That's right.
I ain't got nowhere to go. I ain't got to work today. So I'm going to take it out on y'all. Amen. Thank God before we get devotion for Elder and Sister Miller coming back safe.
Amen.
And for you all, I wasn't able to tell Happy Mother's Day, which, like I said, when I put in my text, man, it's every day for you guys. And, I thank God for every mother that is here. Yeah. Happy belated Mother's Day up on last week, but guess what? Happy Mother's Day again today. Amen. You won't be a mother till you leave this earth. Amen. Amen. Now, if you have your Bible, we ask that you would turn to the 100th division of the Psalms. Our hymn of praise will be coming from page 216 in your hymn note. Leave it there. Once again, that's 100th division of the song. And choir, as long as God give me breath, y'all better be ready, because we're going into all kinds. We're going to praise the Lord here. Yeah, we're going to set the pace. That's right. We're going to set more and more and all that good stuff. We're going to set the pace. When you have arrived to the 100th division of the song, you say, man. Amen. And the custom here at New Millennium, we're going to read as a one man. And it reads thus. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. come before his presence with singing, and know that the Lord, he is God. It is he that made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good, and his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endures to all generations. May the Lord have a blessing to the readers, to the hearers, most of all to the doers of his most holy and righteous word. 2:16 in your hymn note. And remember, new voices every day. honor you, we exalt you, we esteem you, we magnify, we glorify you. Yahshua Muhammad, my Lord and Savior, Christ Jesus, my friend, my counselor, my mighty God, my Prince of Peace, my everlasting Father, my rock, my shield, my defense, my offense, God, my help, my peace, my joy, my contentment. Father, we bless you right now, God, because we realize you're all that and you're more, God. You are our righteous judge, God. You are our alone, God. You are our protector, God. You are our provider, Lord. And we bless and praise your name because you are great, God. You are mighty and wonderful. You are our friend this morning. You are our counselor. You are even our servant, God. And I bless your name right now. I give glory and honor. I humbly and respectfully come before your throne of grace, praising you, exalting you, and magnifying you. Hallelujah. Glory, glory. Hallelujah. To the holy, true, and wise God. To the King of Kings. To the Prince of Peace. To the everlasting Father. We bless you. We praise you. We love you. We adore you. We esteem you. We magnify you. Glory, glory, glory. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory. Glory, hallelujah. 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 Glory. Hallelujah. We bless you. We praise you. Hallelujah. We bless you. We praise you. Hallelujah. 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 Glory, bless your name. Father, we just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for watching over us, keeping us from danger, seen and unseen, for waking us, breathing breath of life in our nostrils, for giving us the activities of our limbs. Thank you this morning, Father. It could have been me, Lord. Thank you this morning. Thank you, Lord. So, Father, we come blessing you, praise you, honor and exalt you, God. We come, God, giving you what is deserving to you, God. Where that you will bless our time, our talents, and our resources. And Father, the sick and afflicted, where that you will touch, heal, and comfort, Lord. And Father, those that are less fortunate, where that you will provide this morning. Father, where that you will comfort those that are bereaved and grieving. Lord, those that are praying for healing, comfort, and deliverance, where that you will hear their prayers and attend to their cry, Father. Where that you will bless where 2 or 3 are gathered in your name, and there are you in the midst. Where that you will bless every word that proceed out of the mouth of men, that you have given the word of truth, that they will speak in love, speaking according to your holy and righteous will. We ask that you will bless Randy, my Stevenson, that will be sharing your truth today, God, that you will speak to him, God, that he will say what thus says the Lord. We thank you for Elder Miller, God, and the word that he speaks to us, Lord, when he do get up and tell the truth, God. We thank you, God, for traveling grace for those who have on the road, those who have been on the road, you brought them back safely. But more than anything, we thank you for the blood of Jesus. We thank you, Father, that is the blood. Nothing but the blood. Nothing but the blood. And we thank you, God, that is one blood. We thank you that is one faith. We thank you that is one baptism, one Lord and God of all. And we thank you that you are our Father this morning. So we thank you, bless you, and praise you. And we ask, God, that you will look down right now at 1200 Cook Street and shower your blessings upon everyone that is in here. I don't know what no one is going through. I don't know no one's situation and condition. But the last I checked, you know the hairs upon our head. You know, God. So I pray that everyone will confess and let you know what you already know. Just bring their burdens into you and leave them there. So we cast our cares, our fears, our doubt, our anxieties, God. We cast them before your feet. Ask the Lord that you will heal, comfort, and forgive. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. You know, see, I see you get caught up. That's why God could have made me no musician. I would run y'all out of here. I'll be playing while the pastor preaching. I mean, this morning, in the morning, you ever hear the birds tweet? You ever hear that? You hear that sound? I'm just thinking about musicians, man. And when you're in the Lord, you just get caught up. You just can go. I just can think about Paul being in Patmos, you know. I just think about a musician. I'm serious. Y'all put me out of the church. He got to go. I'll be playing stuff that, I mean, I can understand that. I really can. Because you're doing it unto the Lord. There ain't no fake or nothing. You pray, you know, you make a joyful noise. Make a joyful noise. I know we get caught up in, I know, but we can't work as an individual. You got to want to do this shit. If it's in you, it's in you. And I was told what's in you got to come out you. You know, I want to say this before voice break. Brother Barry said something so profound this morning. I'm telling y'all, and I know it's the truth. I went to the doctor. I had an ultrasound on my kidneys. I had an ultrasound on my heart. I've been doing this. They find nothing wrong. The word, let me tell you something. The word is stress.
Yes.
We are stressing and we don't even much know it. Man, we got to learn, like even to get a land rest, we got to learn how to rest, y'all. We got to come apart before we come apart. If you can't pay the bills, you just can't see. God said he will supply all of our needs according to his riches and glory. You're going to have a home to stay in, you're going to have food to eat, you're going to have clothes on the back. That's more sufficient. Don't worry about them extra calls, don't worry about them extra bills. Stop getting yourself in debt because of children, because you want to help. Stop. Relax. Enjoy your life. Because it ain't but a vapor.
That's right.
If you're a fisherman, go out and fish. Whatever you like to do, go do it. Relax. People, relax. These high blood pressure and all this stuff, because we are stressed and don't even much know it. That was encouragement. I'm telling you, I know you were talking to me because them doctors been putting all type of stuff on me. And I just come out and say, you know. Now y'all keep praying for my wife. She's very disobedient. She don't do what the doctor says. The doctor tell her to wear sunglasses, she wear what she want to wear. The doctor tell her don't sing, she sing when she want to sing. So you know what? Y'all continue to pray for her. I think she's going to be all right. Yeah, she know I was going to tell it. She know I was going to tell it. And Bobby, two guys we've been praying for, Maurice and Dexter. Dexter home, Maurice on his way home. Because of people like Bobby Wallace going up there in Angola and standing in the gap for these guys. Let me tell y'all something. Many people are doing things behind the scene. You don't have to be in the forefront. Get in where you fit in. Because there's a place for all of us. Voices of praise, like I see the family. I mean, you know the people pray, they won't come up.
They gonna come up.
See what I told y'all? The spirit. You see what I'm saying? Amen. Oh, I didn't know that. I just gave the testimony. Nobody else give nothing. I already done it. No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm back, y'all. Look, testimony time. We actually, to be brief, a time that I've been spent, some of you got the cooked already, so, you know, testimony.
I want to thank the Lord for being here. I know most of the time testimony and service come. I don't say anything, but I give God glory every day. He's done so much in my life. It's unbelievable. Within a year of moving here, I've become to know so many people, and so many doors have opened for me. And not only me, but my husband. Went to school, I'm in nursing school, and I came out on top with a B, so that's a blessing. I feel like I didn't have any family when I moved here, other than my in-laws, but I feel like this whole church is my family. And it's just such a blessing because a lot of people can't go off and find a church home or a family that they can connect with and worship. So I count that as a blessing, and I ask that you continue to pray my strength to the Lord as well as I do yours.
Amen. It's all right.
Good morning. I think y'all remember on last month, I asked you all to pray for me that the Lord would allow me to take a class. It's a prep class for recertification. And this has never happened before, y'all. You know, I called the lady up. She was the assistant dean of a radiology department. And I knew her because I remember when I was working at West Jeff, she asked me to pray for her. Her daughter, her friend's daughter got in a car accident coming from LSU. And they were coming from a game, so it was at night. And she asked me to pray. And I said, definitely. But she knew I was a Christian. She knew I talked to the people on the job. And she became the assistant dean at the radiology department. So when I called her, when I asked to speak to her, I said, well, yeah, I remember you, Miss Bill Joy. You asked me to pray for, and then it all came back, you know. And I began to share with her why I wasn't able to continue my education, you know, and that I had gotten sick and that the Lord had restored me in my health, and I just wanted to try to get back in the field and prepare in case something happens in the future. But, you know, I'm telling you guys, the Lord, he said, I'm going to go speak to the teacher to see if they have a spot in the class for me, you know. And so I'm praising and waiting for a phone call. And, you know, and the Lord, the lady called me back and said, yeah, I got a spot for you. Open doors. Now you can go in class. And I'm telling you, she said, you never really did this before. And I don't know how you're going to register, but you have to come over here and come talk to the dean. And she's going to sign papers for you to put you back in school. And I'm telling you, the Lord is good. One class, huh?
That's right.
So that's my testimony.
Yes, ma'am.
I thank y'all for praying for me, because I know God answers y'all prayers.
Yes, he does. Amen.
Good morning. God is good all the time.
Yes,
The devil is always busy, but as warriors of Christ, we got to always stay busy too.
yes, sir.
I had an opportunity to go to 3 different places, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Where me and Brother Hammond and Brother Brian went to the Juvenile Detention Center right there on Gretna and on Manhattan. Me and Ed went. All right, the guy was in a wheelchair used to come here with me.
Yes.
Him and I went because his teacher
Right.
works there. So she contacted him, or he contacted her, and he contacted me, and we went. Now, it's amazing how these juveniles state of mind are, because I didn't grow up in this era, all right? But these guys, bro, they're looking for leadership.
Yeah, they are.
They're looking for attention. They're looking for people that they can look up to because they want to change, but if you don't have nobody to direct them, then they can't change. That's how they feel. So we went to the detention center, and then we went to Lafayette Parish Prison. Got a warden in Angola. She's now over Lafayette Prison. So we went there and talked over the entry class also. That might have been about 150 guys. And we really had a great time both days. Then we come back, and we go back to Gretna, right here. And we talk to those guys. But Wednesday when we went there, Ed has a partner named Pink.
Yeah,
Pink. He's a football coach in Texas.
San Antonio.
In Texas?
San Antonio.
Yeah, it's San Antonio. Now, it was 3 different perspectives that we were given to this different group. And these guys, they had some of those little guys in there, they laughing, they giggling, and all this. And I'm telling them, I'm saying, man, this is serious. You understand what you're going through? They want to play football, they want to play basketball, want to play all these things, but they're not understanding because of your situation, your circumstances, and your choices right now, it's going to make it that much harder for you. To not even just get in school, but to compete against a guy who never had gotten in trouble at all.
That's right.
I say, you got to be extraordinary, bro. So all that giggling and all that, you should be paying attention because this man going to tell you what you need to do to get in there. I know what you need to do to surpass all the normal stuff.
Right.
All right.
I can tell you if you get off that path, what's going to happen to you. That's why I'm here. He here to tell you what you can do to get in school and excel. So you need to really be paying attention. Because I've been in that giggling phase before, and that ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm just letting you know that all of us have a job to do. It's a big puzzle.
Yes, sir.
Find out what your job is.
Yes, yes.
Do your job. Don't worry about what people say. Let your light shine.
Yes, sir.
People might not stand that your light shine. You got to be confident in what Christ's doing in your life, no matter what nobody else says. Stay strong. You're always going to go through the struggle, but He's always going to pull you through. God bless
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yes, Lord.
I want to thank God and thank you guys for your prayers. We had a wonderful time in DC. It was actually, for a while, I thought maybe we really wouldn't get there because of our age. I'm 77 and my husband's 84. And we drove like to Atlanta. We drove to Atlanta, but then my daughter took us the rest of the way. It was well, anyway, no plane trip. It was just motor. And the graduation was beautiful. It was supposed to rain, but it didn't. And I mean, the whole time we were gone, no rain. And there was supposed to be bad weather in DC, no bad weather.
Yes, sir.
The graduation was just beautiful. Well, it was 2 graduations. It was one on Friday morning at 8 o'clock. And 8 o'clock is actually 7 o'clock their time. And coming from New Orleans, it was really rough because we had to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning to be in DC for 8 because we were our hotel was in Virginia and so but it was beautiful. Everything was just beautiful. And I want to thank God and thank you guys for your prayers.
Amen. Amen.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Thank God that I was able to stand up this morning in church because I swear last night was my last night. I thought I was gone because my sugar was 600. My body went into a trim. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if it was my pressure dropped low or what it was. But when I checked my sugar, it was 600. And I thank God that He was able to let me live this morning.
Yes.
Because, I just thank Him because, it's a blessing. I went through a lot. My body was just trembling. I was falling all over the place. And I didn't know what was happening to me. So some said, check your sugar. So I checked it and I asked him, I said, look at this. So he looked at it, he said, it was 600. I'm like, that's why I'm like I am there. So I opened up my thing, I took my shot, took my shot. So it went down at least to 200. It's at 200 now. I don't know if it's gone back up or what, but I've been feeling bad. I've been wanting to come to church. And I came to Bible study one night and I had to go back home because I was feeling bad. So I just thank God that I'm still alive. I'm still here. And I just ask y'all to pray for me, and I ask y'all to continue on praying for my son, Smokey Robinson. Just keep praying for him, and everything will be all right.
Yes, ma'am. Amen. Amen.
Y'all know if they let me, I would talk every week. And I say the same thing all the time. I just can't tell it all. Several things, but it's in relationship to health. Well, one thing, Brother Washington gave us a workshop. He's going to have to do it again about how to conserve energy at your house so you won't have that high bill. Well, the Lord did something strange. My air conditioner is broken, and so my light bill is just $40. It was broken, but so that's one thing. Second thing, I've been telling you all about the oils that Sister C and I had started to use, and I'm telling you, it's the Lord, I know it is, but He's using these oils mightily in my life. And also in some members of my family who decided to do it. My niece was in a bad accident and she injured her neck and her back. And she said, Auntie, I can't walk, I can't do this, I can't, everything hurts. So I ordered some for her, and she said, oh, I feel like new money. I was driving and everything. She said, there's something about this stuff is powerful. But I told her, I said, you pray first and ask the Lord to use the oil in the body that He created. And then my sister, her mom, we were over there on the 28th of April, and she was walking like, every step she took, it just hurt so bad. And I said, I'm watching you, what's wrong? She said, oh, my feet hurt so bad, my ankles, my back. And I said, sit down, let's pray. And I prayed with her, and I said, now, don't move, put your feet up. I started rubbing her, and she said, ooh, can you do my whole body? and I told her, sit right there, and I'll pray some more. And y'all, I'm serious. I don't know if you all remember, I asked you a while back to pray for my nephew. He was having open heart surgery, and he was a newborn. Well, they drove up. The baby has a scar from here all the way to his navel, and he was laughing and playing, and we were so excited, and she forgot. So she went to get the baby, and she just was walking like a normal person, and I looked at her, and I kept looking at her. She forgot that she was in pain. The pain was gone. She was just wincing and telling everybody, go get me this, go get me that. Well, guess what? She said, girl, I don't think it was the oil at all. I think it's your hand. I said, okay, Lord, whatever you're telling me to do, I might have to do that. And then my husband, my feet were swollen like I don't know what. I keep having this problem. They say most women get, it's called edema, where you just swell, but they don't know why. I've been suffering with this since, Sister Vicky, the very first time we went to your mom's church. That was over 10, 12 years ago. I've been suffering with this. It just comes and goes, comes and goes. They don't know why. I took this test, that test. They don't know why. Well, I take the oils out, and I called the pastor. And I said, Pastor, you gotta come rub me, because I couldn't walk. I couldn't even wear shoes to work all last week. The pastor rubbed me. Guess what? I'm standing right here with no pain, because I was walking like my sister. I'm like, what is wrong? And no pain, y'all. I'm telling you. If y'all don't believe me, you're looking at me. You could ask him. My feet were so big, they were shining like they'll pop open. And he was just rubbing my feet every night he came home. I said, all right, I'm ready, come on. Rubbing my feet, and I'm standing here today with no pain.
Good morning. So I've been coming to y'all with prayer requests and praise reports. So another one is, recently I got hired 2 weeks ago at East Jefferson Hospital. Yeah, some people know, but I want to let everybody know. Thank y'all for the prayers. I'm working at 2 weeks now. Yesterday was my first day out of training by myself. So that's good. I have no stories to share with y'all. Just keep me in your prayers. This June, I will decide on which school I'll be attending, because that's when I'll know my financial aid situation. Another thing, earlier on, I was telling y'all about a Phillips job that had opened up. So it opened up again. My uncle is the advocate for this job. So he always called me, bro, go. I filled it out. I had the same application, because the last time I didn't fail anything. I just decided to go somewhere else. So
Right.
I just resubmitted. This time I got further, so there's another
There you go.
for that. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just praying that, God just lead me. If it could be funded for school in some kind of way,
Yes.
That's right.
So y'all just keep me in your prayers with that. That's coming up this Thursday. Thank y'all.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey, Brother Greg, how's your mother?
I'm doing well.
She doing well? Okay, because
As far as I could see,
I don't take for granted, you know, we not walking in her shoes. I just want to know, she's well?
yes.
All right.
And they don't wait to,
Oh, no.
they just in and out. Oh, these people gone crazy. But that's not what I want to talk to you about.
Go ahead.
When I got in Mississippi, and I never told her this because she was going to get excited and don't let me drive no more. But I seem to have lost my sight. And there was an 18-wheeler right side me in the curve, and there was nothing for me to do but pray to the Lord. So I told her at the next exit, I was going to stop and let her drive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, this is the first time she's hearing this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I didn't want to tell her
Right.
what was going on because I may have to drive again. And I didn't know whether it was the sun or just what it was or the medication that I'm taking. But I know that everything was so foggy and I couldn't see too far, about 25 feet
My God.
the most I could see. And so when we got to the next exit, we got off.
Yes,
And
sir.
I told her to drive.
Yes, sir.
I'm just telling you this because I want you to know that God has been good to me.
Yes. Yes.
And all you testifying, that's my God too.
Yes.
He
Yes.
takes care of his children.
Yes. Can't tell it all.
No doubt.
And then she began to drive, and when we got out there, you know you can't pass up an exit and then try to get off. With a big old 18
Yes, sir.
wheelers rolling by you. And she stopped. This is on the interstate.
Yes, sir.
Stop. She's gonna make that turn.
No.
And I had to pray again. Lord have mercy. But that 18-wheeler, he stopped. He stopped. And that's how I got in.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, when we got to our son's house, I said, thank you, Jesus. But I just want to let you know that God has been, it pays to serve God.
Yes. Yes, it does.
So I just want to give you my testimony
That's right.
too,
Thank you.
because I sit and I listen to you all talking about your God and what He's done for you. But God has been good to all of us.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He
Yes.
woke us up this morning.
Yes, He did.
Clothed us in our right mind.
Yes, sir.
Gave us health and strength. He
Yes,
is
sir.
worthy
Yes, sir.
to be praised.
Yes.
Yes, we ought to praise God. We ought to praise Him all the time. Church I used to go to, and I used to say, God is good. And the sister used to say, all the time, He's good.
Yes.
I come to realize and understand what she was talking about.
Yes.
He's good all the time. Now, if you just be kind enough this morning, open your Bibles to the book of Psalms.
Oh.
That is the 39th Psalm. The 39th Psalm. And we'll read for Brother Ray, we'll read verses 1 through 7. One through 7. And when you have it, we may say, Amen.
Amen.
That is the 39th Psalm. And we'll start reading from verse 1, and we'll read through verse 7. For the reading is as thus.
I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle, while the wicked is before me. I was dumb with silence. I held my peace, even from good, and my sorrow was stirred. My heart was hot within me, while I was musing the fire burned. Then spake I with my tongue, Lord, make me to know mine end, and the measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am. Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth, and mine age as nothing before thee. Verily, every man at his best state is altogether vanity. Surely every man walketh in a vain show. Surely they are disquieted in vain. He heapeth up riches, and knoweth not who shall gather them. And now, Lord, what wait I for? My hope is in thee. Oh, Lord.
You
Lord.
may be seated.
Oh, yes.
Father God, I want to thank you, Father, for all that you have done for us. Thank you for last night's rest. Thank you, Father, for early rising this morning. Thank you, Father, for bread, for meat, for health, and for strength. And we thank you for a peace of mind.
Thank you, Father.
Now, Father, that we have assembled ourselves together to partake of your divine word. We pray, God, that He, the Holy Spirit, come and stand right here with me. Stand here in my corner, Father, and help me, God, to deliver your word to your people. I pray, Father God, that the words of my heart and the meditation of my heart will be acceptable in thy sight.
Yes,
My strength, my Lord, my Redeemer. This we ask of you, Father, in your Son Jesus' name. For it is in Jesus' name that I pray. The church may say, amen.
Amen.
Well, the reading was, and I'm reading from the King James Version. I say, I will guard my ways, lest I sin with my tongue. I will restrain my mouth with a muzzle, while the wicked are before me. I was mute with silence. I held my peace even from good, and my sorrows were stirred up. My heart was hot within me, while I was musing, the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue. Lord, make me to know my end, what is the measure of my days, that I may know how frail I am. Indeed, you have made my days a handbreadth, and my age is as nothing before you. Certainly, every man at his best state
Yes, Lord.
is but faithful. Surely every man who walks about like a shadow, surely they busy themselves in vain. Heaps up riches, does not know who will gather them. Now, Lord,
Yes.
what do I wait for? My hope is in you. I want to talk to you this morning just a little bit about why wait. Why wait? Now, this 39th Psalm of David, we find that David is writing this psalm to the director of music. And it seems as though David is telling this director that without God, life is fleeting and empty. And God for mercy. Maybe David thought that God was punishing him for his sin. So David said to himself, I will watch what I do and not sin in what I say,
Yes.
because life is short and life is brief. Now I must agree with David, because life is short. No matter how long you may live, life is short. If there is anything that is important to you, don't put it off for a better day. No, don't put it off. You just seize the opportunity as it comes. For who knows what tomorrow will bring? Well, ask yourself, if I just only had 6 months to live, what would I do? Would I tell someone that I love them? Or would I deal with some undisciplined areas of my life? Or would I tell them about Jesus? Now I said, would I deal with some undisciplined areas of my life, because I realize that all of us have something in our lives that needs improvement.
All right.
Yeah.
You see, David said, life is short. You see, life is short. Don't neglect what is truly important to you. You see, it is ironic how some of us, we spend so much time securing life here on earth, but we spend little or have no thought of where they will spend eternity. Yes, life is short, no matter how long you may live. And I can testify to that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
My wife just told you that I was 84.
Yeah.
Yes, life is short. So don't be deceived by thinking that you have a lot of time to live for Christ.
Right.
Or to even to love your loved ones, or not even to do that which you know is right.
Yes, sir.
Live for God today. Then no matter what or when your life will end, you will have fulfilled the plans that God has for you. Yes, it is good to have goals. But goals will disappoint you.
Yes, sir.
If you would leave God out of them. You see, there is no point in making plans or setting goals as though God does not exist.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Because the future is in God's
God's hands.
hands. Yes, some goals that I sought was wrong. And I realized that it was wrong. But we must look beyond our activities
Uh-oh.
and look at some of the reasons we perform them.
Oh.
Or your goal in life is to search for meanings of things, or is it to search for God who gives meanings to things?
Oh, yes.
Well, Jesus tells us in Matthew 6:33, he says to seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Yes, put God first.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
Put God first, because Psalm 127:1 tells us that unless the Lord builds the house,
Labor.
the builder labors in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stands God in vain. Let us make sure that God is the center of our lives. Well, as we examine our projects or goals, well, ask yourself, what motivates me?
Oh, Lord.
You see, without God for the foundation, everything that you live for is vanity. Yes, you could make plans. That's good. It's good to make plans, but put God at the center. You see, in Luke 12:16, Jesus tells us of a parable of a rich farmer whose ground produced a crop. So he thought that to himself, what shall I do? I have no place to store my goods. Then he said, I know what I'll do.
Build another boy.
I'll tear down this barn, and I'll build a bigger one. And there I will store all of my grain and all of my goods. And I'll say to myself, you have plenty of good things now, laid up for you for many years. So I'll take it easy. I'll eat,
Drink,
and I'll drink,
be merry.
and I'll be merry. But God said to him, you fool,
Oh.
this night I require your life. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? Yes, you see, goals are good. But there is no point in making goals or plans as though God does not exist. You see, grievances of life is all over the Bible.
Yes.
For David realized that the riches and the business accomplishment of this world test will make no difference in eternity. What he is saying, no matter how much riches you can get, but it makes no difference in eternity.
Lord, Lord.
So David resolved to keep his tongue from sinning. Certainly David had reason to complain. He was the anointed king of Israel. But he had to wait for many years before he could take the throne. Then Saul tried to kill him. You see, he tried to pin David to the wall with a javelin.
Yeah.
And then his own son tried to kill him. And Noble refused to give him food when he had already protected his men.
Yes.
That's right, that's right.
Yes.
Yes, David had a reason to complain.
Yeah.
But David said, I will guard my ways, lest I sin with my tongue.
Yes, sir.
I will restrain my mouth with the muzzle, while the wicked are before me. But when David could not keep silent any longer, he took his complaints directly to God. We find here in verse 1, 2, 3 that David is describing his thoughts and his feelings and his actions. For he said, I was mute with silence. He held his peace, even from good. He said, my sorrow was stirred up. That's his thoughts. His heart was hot within him while he was meditating. The words here is musing with it. He meditated. And the fire burned, his feelings. And he said, then I spoke with my tongue.
Yeah.
Action. But look at who he spoke to.
Yes.
David spoke directly to God. He said, Lord, make me know my end
Yes.
and the number of my days. Let me know how fleeting is my life, how fast life is passing. You have made my life a mere handbreadth. The spans of my year is as nothing before you. He said, each man's life is but a breath, a vapor.
Pierce. Low while.
Surely every man walks about like a shadow. Surely they busied themselves in vain. He heaps up wealth and riches and doesn't know who will get them. Then he says, now, Lord,
What I wait for.
He says, my hope is in you.
Yes.
Yes, his hope is in the Lord. And that's where you too must place your hope and your trust. In God. David said that his hope is in the Lord. And we too must put our hope and our trust in God. So we should make sure that Jesus is the center of our lives.
Yes.
Now, we make plans for everything. We prepare our children for school,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and thank God gospel arena. We prepare for everything except
Oh, Lord.
to meet our Maker. Now there is another parable that Jesus taught as brevities of life. When you look at Matthew 25:14, Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is like a man traveling to a far country. So he called his servants and he divided all of his goods. To one, he gave 5 talents. And to the other, he gave 2. And to the other, he gave 1. To each of them, he gave according to their ability. And immediately, he went on
His journey.
Then he who received the 5 talents, he went out and he traded.
Yeah.
And he made another 5. And likewise, the one that received the 2 talents,
Got another 2.
he gained 2 more. But the one who received the 1 talent, he went and he dug a hole in the ground.
And hit the Lord.
And he put his Lord's money in the hole. After a long time, the Lord of those servants came to settle up their account. And he is coming to settle up. So he that had received the 5 talents, he came and he bought 5. And he said to him, look, master, I have gained 5 talents. And I have gained 5 besides those that you have given me. So the Lord said to him, well done.
Yes.
You good and faithful servant. Amen. You were faithful over a few things.
Yes.
I will make you ruler over many. He said, enter into the joy
Of the Lord.
of your Lord.
Yes.
Now the servant that received the 2 talents, he came. He said, Lord, you gave me 2. Look, I have gained 2 more besides. The Lord said to him, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many. Enter into the joy of your Lord. Then he that had received the 1 talent, he came with a long story.
Oh.
Said, Lord,
Yes.
I know that you are
A hard man.
taskmaster. You reap where you have not sown,
Gather.
and you gather where you have not scattered. So I was afraid, so I went and I hid your talent in the ground. Look, here is what's yours. Here is your money. Lord said to him, you wicked,
Slowful.
lazy servant.
Oh.
You knew that I reap where I have not sown.
All right.
You knew that I gather where I have not scattered. You have deposited my money in the bank. At my coming, you would have had received
Some interest.
back with interest.
Yeah.
Therefore, take the talent from him.
Oh.
Give it to the one that had
The 10. Lord have
For
mercy.
everyone who has more
Shall be given.
will be given unto him.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
And he will have an abundance. But to him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away. Now these talents represents all kind of resources that God has given us. whether they be time or gifts, or whether they be whatever type of resources they may be, God expects us to invest them wisely until He returns. You see, we are responsible for using what God has given us well. You see, the issue here this morning is not how much God has given us.
Yeah.
No, it's not how much, but it's how well you use what God gives you. God gave some of us the ability to sing. And if God gives you a voice to sing, you ought to do like those young people there. You ought to sing every time you get an opportunity.
Yeah.
If God gave you the opportunity, for He has already told us to go ye therefore into the world and to teach all men whatsoever He has commanded us. You see, He has given to us, each and every one of us, a talent. And if you don't use what God has given you, it's just said right there. Take it from Him and give it to the one that uses it.
Yes.
Why do God want to give you something for you to dig a hole in the ground and not use it? Why did He give you a beautiful voice to sing and you don't want to praise His holy and His righteous name?
Yes.
Oh, God is good.
Yes.
Because Jesus said that He is going away to prepare a place.
Yes. I'm going
And
to
He
be
said,
with
if
you,
I go
Lord.
away and I prepare a place for you, I will come again.
Receive
Receive you unto myself.
Mm-hmm.
And where I am, there you may be also. Church, He is coming back.
Yes.
Just like He said, He is coming back. Tell me that there was more than 500 brethren standing there watching them. And an angel from heaven said, "Ye men of Galilee, why stand here gazing to the sky?" That same Jesus, that same Jesus is coming back. Just like He said.
Oh my
He is coming back, Lord. So David said, Lord, show me my end in the number of my days. Let me know how fleeting my life is. But now, Lord, what do I look for?
What I'm waiting for
My hope
is in thee.
is in you.
Yes.
I want to tell you this morning that my hope is in the Lord.
Yes.
I'm dependent upon Him. Because just like the servant, He told me to preach. After He said in season, and out of season.
Yes.
Preach to those that listen. Preach to those that walks away, that don't want to listen.
Yes.
But I didn't tell you to deal with them. You just do what the Lord says.
That's right.
You preach the word. Preach it in season. Preach it out of season. He's coming back. You see, it doesn't matter what and how much God has given you.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. Just use what He has given
Use
you,
what you got.
and you will be blessed.
Use what you got.
You will hear Him say, well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. Come on up, and I'll make
Ruler.
you ruler over many. Yes, come unto me,
Oh,
all ye that are labored
heavy
and
lift.
heavy laden.
I'm
I'll
going to give you rest.
give you rest. There is anything that's more important than accepting Jesus as Lord and
Lord.
Savior of your life?
Lord.
I wouldn't put it off for tomorrow.
No.
I would take every opportunity that I have. Who knows whether you will get the opportunity to hear this message again? He is still standing there with y'all straight arms saying, whosoever will,
Let them come.
let them come and drink of life water freely. Come unto me, all ye that have labored and heavily laden, I'll give you rest. Church, behold, he stands at the door and he's still knocking.
Yes.
He's still standing there with outstretched arms. There's one here this morning who wants to make a decision to accept Jesus as Lord of their life. They ought to come now whilst the blood is running warm in your veins. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you. I just told you how tragic it could happen. I didn't know my eyes were going to get dim. I didn't know that 18 wheels was going to stop.
Lord.
But it was all right with me.
Yes.
I had somebody to call now.
All right, all right.
I'm here because I know that it wasn't my time.
Yes.
I'm trusting in him. I'm doing just like David. I put my trust in the Lord. For there is no other help I know. If thou withdrew thyself from me,
Where?
whom shall I know? Is there one? May God bless you. May God keep you. May God deliver you.
Let the people of God say amen. Amen. Can you say amen again? Amen. We thank God for a word from the man of God as the Spirit of God spoke to the church. The revelational preacher say, they that have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit has to say to the church. As I sit there taking notes from what Elder Miller was saying, my mind just reflected back on a series of events that just took place, I think Friday. Texas, another shooting. 10 individuals who didn't come to school but dying on their mind is no longer here. James had reminded us that our lives are like vapors that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. I want to close by saying one of the questions that Elder Miller asked in the question was, where is our hope? And then the question prior to that, he asked, what are we preparing for? And that's where I want to close, since the benediction has already been given. Listen, the invitation rather. Listen to me. We prepare for a lot of things in life, and as people of color and Afro-Americans, because of the state of our conditions in living in this country called America, we have been reared up a certain kind of way. And one of the things we've been told for as little kids, we got to make it happen. And so coming up, we prepare ourselves for everything in life. We prepare ourselves for jobs, for education, for this, for that. But the last or the least thing on our mind in that preparation is dying. Because all of us think we're going to possibly live forever. You may not say that, but you don't think about dying. But dying is a part of living. Surely, Job said God can give it, and God can take it away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. For naked came I into this world, and naked shall I leave. Although he slay me, yet will I trust in him. Now that's what David is saying in the midst of all that he's going through, that his trust is in the Lord. And so that question for you this morning, as Elder Miller has already stated, is Where is your hope and trust? If it's in this economy, if it's in this White House, if it's on Loyola, if it's in Baton Rouge, or wherever you come from, my friend, you are sadly mistaken. Our hope is to be found in the Lord Jesus Christ. So my brothers, my sisters, if you haven't made that choice, on the strength of that word, preach with clarity, with accuracy, and understanding, I will pray that God will speak to your heart. And if you don't know him, in the quietness of your spirit, that you would invite him in. Because he says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hears my voice and open the door, I will come in and sup with him and he with me. May God bless you. May God forever keep you as I will pray in this place. Let's make some noise in this place. Give God a hand clap of praise.